Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. Well, once you do, click the notification bell, get all the updates. That's a thing. Really excited for today's beer, as I always am. I think that's all the stuff I normally say at the beginning of these videos. So I'm doing No Hype, No Buy November, trying to drink down some of the beer I have on my shelves, stuff I have in the refrigerator. And also now I got a couple boxes, so beers that people have sent me. So this comes from Slick Rick. He's like, hey, I'd like to see you do Brooklyn's chocolate stout. So I have a couple different ones, but I had two. Yeah. I have two from the winter of 2014 to 2015. So I figured, well, since I have two of those, I'll drink one of those. The other one I have looks like it's 2016. That winter. So for those of you like me who are not good at math, this is 5 years old. Black, did I just say chocolate stout? Black chocolate stout. I maybe said that incorrectly. I did wax seal it myself, so it does not come that way. This is the famous black chocolate stout, descended from the Russian imperial stouts of the 18th century. Our black chocolate stout has itself become a modern classic, heralded the world over. A blend of 6 malts produces its dark chocolate aroma and flavor. There is nothing better to enjoy with rich desserts, fine cheeses, and roaring fireplaces. It's 10% ABV. I think that's everything I need to say about that. Yeah, really excited. So yeah, good call, Slick Rick. I mean, who would have thought Slick Rick watches my reviews? That's amazing. Let's get into a glass. I had this beer pretty early on in my craft beer adventures. And, back when you couldn't get too many craft beers in my area. And even being a huge dark chocolate fan at the time, I didn't get it. I didn't like stouts at all at that time, which is weird if you watch my reviews because I love stouts now. But I'm like, oh, cool, I love dark chocolate. This one says chocolate right on it. Like, I bet I'm going to be a big fan. Bought a 4-pack, 6-pack, whatever they came in. And I was like, oh. Ugh. But obviously I grew to like stouts quite a bit. So, luckily that didn't stick. Anyway, pretty darn black. That is a 10% stout. It is pretty, I don't know what it looks like with the lights coming this way, but from my vantage point, that is pretty darn black. I don't know if I can see any brown really. The head is a light brown color, but yeah, not much head, maybe a quarter to half a finger. But yeah, that looks like a big stout. See about the aroma. Not surprising, a lot of roast. It is more that like cacao powder, like you have the raw ingredients for making brownies or something, but you have the sugar out. So it's very much that cacao powder. So does your chocolate. For how roasty it is, I don't get coffee. It's very much roasty stout. There is that little bit of earth quality that I think of when I think of Russian Imperial Stout, so it does have that. Some dried fruits. Some tobacco, that's the thing. And leather. Yeah, tobacco and leather for sure. Wow. Like a lot, actually. How did I miss that initially? But yeah, dried fruit and a little pleasant cherry note as well. It smells really good. It's not, and I am still getting over a cold, but I'm not stuffed up or anything. It is not a in-your-face aroma, but what you get is super pleasant. Definitely smells like how I want this style to smell, which is not surprising. Brooklyn typically does a good job being to style for things like this, and they're going for Russian Imperial Stout. Let's see what it tastes like after 5 years. Cheers. Nice, good, wow. That's really good. I don't get any alcohol taste for 10%. It has a lot of the stuff from the aroma. This one's interesting. The age has melded these flavors, and it's pretty obvious, but also there are still these spikes of things. Like at the end, kind of like I got in the aroma towards the end of me trying to smell it, was where I got the tobacco leather stuff. And that's where I get this in the beers later on. There's some dark chocolate woven in those moments too at the end, but really a lot like the aroma. And almost, and that's because it's kind of what's lingering on my tongue, so it's the easiest thing to talk about. That leather tobacco, the dark chocolate, there's also vanilla there. And this does not have any vanilla, was not aged in barrels, nothing. But so I don't know if it's just a perception of vanilla, like in terms of, oh yeah, chocolate, sometimes has vanilla as an ingredient, or if there's somehow that kind of a taste there. It's really interesting. It's delicious. It coats the mouth, coats your tongue, without at all being syrupy, which is kind of impressive. I like syrupy, like big stouts like that. I'm totally fine with that, without having a crazy mouthfeel. But like it's really good. And there's like a little prickly carbonation, or prickly from something in a super pleasant way. Because it's not an overly carbonated beverage at this point, as you can see. Wow, that's good. Yeah, some of that dried fruits in there in the middle. That chocolate, it's such an appropriate name, chocolate stout. It definitely has that chocolate. And yeah, aged beer, experiment. It's not super expensive by whatever it is, a 4 or 6 pack. I think it's 6 packs he's coming. Um, Whatever. Um, just age some. Just check it out. Um, it's really cool. It's different, which I haven't said in a while, but like, you know, you can get in these ruts doing these beer reviews and trying to discuss the same styles or whatever over and over again. So like, right now it's pretty cool if I get a beer that is different in whatever way, but still delicious. And this is hitting that huge. And what I mean by that, and I've already said this, is the melding of flavors, but still things shine. And that, maybe just because I haven't had a slightly smoky, that leather tobacco thing too much lately, but how it's interwoven with that chocolate and a little bit of that vanilla at the end, I'm really digging this. Yeah, good call, Slick Rick. Really appreciate it. Good call for you guys watching this video. Good transition. Check me out on Instagram on Tapped. No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, seriously, age beer. It's a really cool experiment. Cheers.